Hello lovely people, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to learn this meat pie keto. Yes, this is keto and it's sumptuous and tasty. You will love it. So if you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, and thank for being part of this channel. So we are going to make use of mozzarella cheese. We are going to use almond flour, coconut flour. You can choose to use one of them. We are going to use some corned beef or corned beef and some onions, bell pepper. We're also going to make use of some carrots. You can omit it. We are going to use some dry parsley and some chili. Yes, you can omit it. And some spring onions also. This is a mixture of ginger, onion and garlic. And we are also going to use some white and black pepper, 1 egg and butter. So please, if you are here and you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, like this video and share. So the first thing we are going to do is to prepare our sauce. So we will first pour in our mixture, our blended mixture, and you have to cook it for the water to dry up. So you can see this has dried up very well. Okay, so we're going to add our chili pepper to it. As I said, it's optional. You don't really have to add it, but I just wanted some hotness, a bit of hotness in there. And so you can add it, and then also add our carrot to it, and that's because carrot is a bit hard. So that one is supposed to go in before the other vegetables. Cook it for it to be a bit tender. And so at this point you're going to add our corned beef or corned beef to it, and then cook it for some few minutes, like one minute is okay. Then we are also going to add other vegetables to it. So you can see it has cooked very well. We are adding some all-purpose seasoning. We'll add black and white pepper also to it. You don't really have to add salt to this, but it can give it a taste, and if you feel like adding salt, you do. But salt, because of the meat, the canned meat, you don't really have to add salt to this. So we'll mix everything together, cook it for some few seconds, and then we are going to add our bell pepper to it. And the next thing we will add will be our onions. Yes, we'll add our onions also to it. And so we are giving it a bit of dry parsley, just a bit, and then cook it very well. If you're here and you really want to lose weight, then I have a challenge on the page. Go through and then watch them and follow, and you will enjoy it. Give yourself some 30 days and you'll be fine. And so if you are here and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, like and share this video. You really need to cook this very dry. And so we are adding our spring onions, and this you're not going to allow it even for 10 seconds. We just put it off, and that is all. It's okay. You don't really need to cook the spring onions to be soft. So this is okay. We will take it off, and we are going to mix our dough. So first melt our mozzarella cheese. Yes, so you can put it in a microwave to melt it, but I'm doing this on a stove top. So you just have to do it on a low heat. If not, your thing will burn. So just do it. So you can see my saucepan, the under started turning into brown. You can also use a non-stick. Okay, so while it's melting, we are going to make the dry ingredients. Almond flour. We'll add the coconut flour to it, and we'll also add our baking powder to it. I'll leave all the quantity in the description box for you to know the quantity that I use for each of the ingredients. Okay, so add some butter to it. Okay, with this, don't add too much butter. The butter I used was too much, so at a point I had to add extra almond flour to it. Okay, so we are adding our egg also. So make sure you just add a little butter. You can even decide not to add butter at all, and that is also okay. Especially if you are using coconut flour. You know, coconut flour contains oil, and so you can decide not to add it. And also the cheese you are using also fat, so you can decide not to add the butter, and that is so okay. So I just sprinkle some sauce solution on it, and I'm adding my melted cheese, mozzarella cheese, to it. The mozzarella cheese is to help bind it very well, so mix everything together. But at this point I would have to use my hands to do this, yes, so that I can mix it very well. My hands are clean, and so take everything out and then mix it with my hands very well. Make sure you mix everything together for it to blend, that you cannot separate the coconut and almond flour from the cheese. So you see, this is full of oil. The oil was too much. The butter that I used was too much for me, so I'm going to add extra coconut flour to it so it can be a bit firm. So I'm adding 1 cup, another cup to it, so that it will be firm for me. Okay, and so then we'll mix it together with my hands. And so at the end of the day, I'm going to get it a bit firmer. Yes. Okay, so my dear, if you are watching me, support me to grow this channel by subscribing if you have not yet done so. Like this video, leave a comment and share also. So this is it. This is okay for me. This is okay. So you use a parchment paper, because this does not contain any gluten. If you don't use parchment paper, you won't be able to roll it well. The parchment paper is going to help you roll it very well. And so we are going to roll this very well. You need to have time for it. You need to take your time, and if you realize that it's not getting well, just open it up and then put everything inside again, like what I'm doing, and then position it well, press it with your hands very well, and then you are going to roll it again. So that's it, trying to get everything inside before I roll it again. Okay, so you are rolling it very flat, get everything flat in there. This makes it very easy to roll. If you decide to roll it like that with your rolling pin on the chopping board, you won't get anywhere with it. Okay, so this, we are going to shape it. You can use anything to shape it, but I'm going to use this my chopper bowl to shape it and get the excess ones around it from it. And so that's what you are doing now. Okay, as I said, if you really want to lose weight, I have a challenge there. Keto is one thing you will not regret doing. The health benefits is a lot, and so just watch the videos on the channel and then be part of the challenge, and you enjoy it. So when you are handling this, you have to be very careful, because if you're not careful, you just tear them into two. So I'm adding my mixture of my sauce to it, and so you add it to it, then you use the parchment paper itself to mold it. Make sure you use the parchment paper to mold it, yes, and then press it with your fingers, yes, press it to seal every part of it so that it doesn't come out. Okay, so that's what we are doing now. And then you see it's coming out beautifully. I'll use my fork, my rubber fork, to create those lines, those pie or meat pie or turnover lines. Yes, and so this is it. I have my pan ready, lined with parchment paper. Just place it on it. Okay, and we are going to do another one for you to see. So just follow it. It's very easy, simple for you to do. I want to say thank you to everyone who have subscribed. I want to say thank you to everyone who is watching. Thank you to all those who like the video, who leave a comment, and who share. God bless you for supporting me. And so if you are here and you have not done so, I want to beg you to subscribe, share this video, like, and leave a comment. Okay, let's learn together. If there's something you want to share with me, I'm ready to learn. Okay, so we adding our mixture to it again, and then we are going to turn it just as we did for the first one. I just want you to get it well. That is why I'm repeating the step again. And so that is it. Okay. So this is it. Okay, so I'm done. I have to change the baking tray because it was small for me, and I also increased some of the size. I'm going to bake this for 20 minutes. I bake this for 20 minutes. You can reduce the time to 15 minutes. So that is it for our meat pie, our 10 overs. You love every bit of it. Looking beautiful. I mean, you can still be on keto and still enjoy the things you love. Me, I love meat pie a lot. I love meat pie compared to cake. Meat pie pies or turnovers are my favorite. So I'm going to enjoy it with this my chill drink. Yeah, so this is keto compliant. It's just some flavor in there. And so I'm going to enjoy this. So give it a try. Thanks so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, like, and share the video. Let me know what you think. Bye bye.